really like that little song, man. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 62 of But There's More. I am your host, Astro. And to
Yeah.
my right, I have this way. Brother Long.
Yo, what's up, fellow collectors? Technology kept me out last week, but I'm back.
There you go. There you go. And below us, we have Saba Assembler. What's up, Saba?
So what's up? Everything's fine.
Good, good, good.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. I want to start off the show telling everybody about the show that we had yesterday on Saba's channel. Yesterday we had a conversation with Brian Wong and Brian Wong, the owner of Magic Case, and Brian Tan, one of the founding members of XM Studios. We had a great conversation with them. They,
Yeah. Thanks
provided a lot
again.
of. Yeah, absolutely, man. So everybody, jump over to Saba's channel after the stream and check out that live stream. Some more content for you guys. Make sure you like that video and subscribe to his channel as well.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Absolutely. Well, good
Yeah,
deal,
we,
guys.
we definitely had a great time yesterday, and it was really nice.
So do this, Saba. Tell me what was some of the main things or the best things that you enjoyed from that conversation yesterday.
I'd say at first it was like actually to get to know the people, like to talk to Brian Wong and Brian Tan, and
Mhm.
actually, as I said, like get to know the people first. And I thought it was a great experience. Actually, it's the first time I've talked to Brian Wong on the phone before, but it's actually the first time yesterday I actually talked to him, seeing him, and also I think other good things are about their new plans for a new. I think we're having some kind of interruption. Uh, oh, okay. I think about all their new plans for different kinds of module cases. Like, for example, the plan for the corner unit he had in behind him. Actually, that was one of the things I was gonna start talking about to him during the show, and he brought it up before I could even say anything.
Yeah, I would love to see a corner unit from them. That would be,
Yeah, I don't know. Did you see it? Like the one he had in his corner, like behind him on the show.
see that.
Yeah, yeah, and actually it was a pretty good thing. I really liked it, and I think other parts also. I think good thing about yesterday was also talking about what people's opinions about what could be improved or what's good and other things that could be improved about the module cases too. I think that's a really important thing for their company too, and for
Right.
us too, I guess. And or maybe their new plan for larger module cases for statues like the War Machine from XN Studios or so. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'll say,
war.
I guess that's kind of a that's a good transition. We'll transition right here. The what do you call it? The War Machine or War was it? What was it?
War Machine, War Tank, I think
War
that's
Tank.
called.
That's what it was.
Yeah, war tank.
War Tank. Man, that thing is freaking huge, man. It's so. I have a kind of an unpopular opinion, if I'm being honest. Y'all might not. I don't think I have like the regular opinion on this, man. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
my thing is, I think it's phenomenal. It's freaking phenomenal. They obviously put a lot of work. They put a lot of time. They put a lot of effort into it. But my thing is, he just got a lot of freaking guns, man. He got so many guns. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
I think that was the plan, though.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that was the plan.
he's War Machine, so he's
Yeah.
he gotta have the arsenal for war. So
I'll
Yeah.
qualify my statement by saying I was never a huge War Machine guy anyway, but it doesn't take away from the statue itself. The statue is crazy, and
Yeah, it is crazy.
it's crazy. It's
I mean,
super.
I remember we used to when they made the Hulkbuster. I think everyone used to say like, "Whoa!" I mean, this is the largest thing everyone did. I don't think you could go any larger than that, and everyone used to say that.
Yep. And then they come out with this. That's
Yeah,
insane that this thing is bigger than the Hulkbuster. That's just insane.
it's even bigger, I think, than the Grimlock, man.
Wow. He couldn't fit in here, no doubt. He could not fit in here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can accommodate him because he's a little bit too big. Well, shout out to John Band from the Windy City, saying what's up to everybody, and we got
What's up, John?
Cash in the comments as well.
Yeah.
Glad to see everybody. I see Statue Habit is here. What's up, Statue Habit 71? Glad everybody's having a good day today. But yeah, man. That matter of fact, let me do this. Let me do this. We can jump straight into him. I think that's a good start.
Mhm. I don't even know where to begin. It's just
Oh wow, it's just crazy.
This thing, like, if you just look at this picture by itself, man, this looks wow, fam.
I don't know. Something I've been thinking about is like, if you have the option to, as I said, you have the option to. I mean, War Machine is always usually known for to have the cannon on his shoulder, and
Mhm.
but here you have the option to take that cannon off and add it to the war tank,
wow.
Okay.
and I think it's the one he has on his left and right leg.
Oh, right here, down here.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there's another one on the other leg, and you can add those onto the War Machine.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, neither did
Yeah,
I.
I think there are pictures where they show that when you go through the pictures, it comes up.
Oh, I see. 2 additional weapons attachable on War Machine and War Tank. Okay, I see it now. Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
and I
wow.
mean, if I'm just wondering, like, if you want to have like the if you can have like two statues, the War Machine. If you want to display War Machine separately, and you want to display him with those extra guns,
Hmm.
and you want to have the war tank separately, that means
Yeah.
you would have the war tank not completely like not completely equipped, but therefore you would have some extra. I'm just wondering like which way would be the better to display him. Like,
So personally, I would probably display him outside, like kind of how it is now.
Hmm.
yeah,
That's kind of how I would do it. I would have Hulkbuster and I would have War Tank, but I would have him outside of the thing, but I would put Iron Man inside of the Hulkbuster though.
okay.
Yeah, I would have them. But what I would like to say is, pardon the interruption. We have a special guest here. We have Mr.
Everybody
Greego.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh,
What's
Yo,
going
what's
on?
up, brother? What's up?
Cool.
hey,
Cool. Hey, what's up, Ramon? Good to see you, brother.
hey,
Good seeing you, bro. Glad to hear from you finally.
hey,
Yeah,
what's
thanks for the
up?
invite. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. If you guys don't know Mr. Greego here, he has a very impressive collection, as you can see in his
Uh,
picture here. There's a very impressive collection here. It's very, very nice.
yeah, thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it, man.
So what we'll do, Greego, is we're talking about this war tank right now, and we'll circle after we get done with this, we'll circle back to you and we'll kind of dive into your collection and
Yeah,
what you collect and all that. All right.
Okay,
but
cool.
I think the War Machine is actually a pretty big statue by itself. I mean, it's if it's like 69 centimeters wide, it shows. That's a huge.
That's just, I mean,
That's huge.
I just can't get over the fact that this is just going to be bigger than the Hulkbuster. I mean, when the Hulkbuster was unveiled, you were like, wow.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now they topped that. And you wonder how they going to top this because, you hear rumors that they might make Galactus.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I think Ben Ang was saying or Ang Sing, I can't remember who it was, but they were saying they started studying, like looking up stuff about Galactus. So, I mean, I guess that's like a hint, like they about to start, trying to do Galactus. So,
But Galactus, I think, I mean, he doesn't have like one size. I mean, he can change.
right, that's right. Yeah, so they can do whatever with him,
Yeah, I mean, there wouldn't be. You can't go wrong with, even if you make him. There isn't like one size for Galactus, I believe.
Let's see. John Bain says it does look good, but the tracks have to go. I'm not mad at the tracks, honestly. I'm not mad at the tracks. It's different,
Yeah, I think it's actually a good thing about it, honestly.
I guess that's kind of what the whole war tank situation, war tank, because it has the tracks on the bottom. He's like a tank.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's kind of.
Makes him look a little bit like a transformer kind of thing, I think.
Yeah, that's the only thing. They did kind of make it look like a transformer a little bit. So, but other than that, I mean, it's a good piece, but I won't be getting it.
It's probably a little bit too flamboyant for my taste. I mean, it's just, I don't know, too dynamic, too large. It's don't get me wrong, it's a wonderful looking piece, but it's probably a little bit too much for my style, my style of collecting.
You summed it up pretty well, Greego. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I think it's phenomenal, but it's just kind of too much for me,
I mean, I have the Hulkbuster, and imagining, I mean, you have him like right here, but
see,
that's perfect.
It's a huge statue, and as Rome said, I mean, like, this thing's gonna be even larger than this. Like, it's just insane.
You're gonna have to do another special unboxing when you get there, Saba.
Yeah. They didn't mention when they're planning to ship this or something, did they?
Well, no, they did. They said that they said that they're looking to ship him, if they can, by the end of the year. If not, like Q1 of next year.
Oh, really?
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I watched. How much is that supposed to weigh?
Say it again.
Yeah. How much is that weighing?
Oh, it's
I think it's
100 pounds. I think
it's 93 or 91 kilograms. They said.
Man,
I don't know how many pounds.
The size of it weighs as much as a man.
I think that's almost 200 pounds. I think that's.
Wow.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's convert. I'm going to convert kilos to
You
pounds.
might need two people to unbox that.
93.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Yeah, you're actually right, Saba. 93 kilos is 205 pounds.
God.
That's a big man.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is way bigger and way larger and way heavier than I thought. Like,
I mean, I believe the Grimlock was 50 kilos. That's like only half. Like, I think it was like 53 or 50 kilos, something like that. And imagining this thing being like almost double ends. Wow.
Oh, you're gonna definitely need to wear a back brace unboxing this.
I mean, I don't think that nobody could assemble that statue by himself.
No way. Absolutely no way.
Sexy Lamb.
You couldn't even carry the boxes. I mean,
the boxes are crazy because I mean the shipping is gonna be crazy too. But Sexy Lamb says, this piece is made for a certain type of collector and tax bracket in mind. It's very ambitious piece, and congrats to those that get it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think this is more, if you got the big pieces like the Hulkbusters, the big Transformers, and all of that, then this is for you. Yeah.
Right. Shout out to Vein 21, by the way.
Yeah.
What's up, Joe?
What's up? And that's what we were talking about, whether yesterday on the show, like whether Margie Case is planning to make a whole new series of Margie Cases, like for these kind of huge statues. And
I mean,
they're gonna have to.
Yeah, because either that or they, like, people have to pay these extra high prices for the custom Margie Cases.
Yeah.
But you got to see these statues are getting bigger and bigger more often than not. So, like, you got to evolve, with more options, But
this is really something I really wouldn't put in the Margie Case. This needs to be out. You need to be able to walk around this and admire it from all angles. Have a lot of light coming in on it. Maybe sitting on a nice pedestal.
True.
And so that's one thing we talked about, Greego, yesterday with Brian Wong, is having a modular case where it's 360 acrylic, so you can walk around at 360 degrees and see all sides of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I listened. I watched that, and you brought up that point. Yeah, I agree with you.
John says, doesn't modular case do custom cases? They do, but we're just saying introducing a new series of modular cases to where this is a normal thing, to have four-sided acrylic and all this other stuff. We talked about lighting and different sizes and just all types of stuff. So in that conversation,
yes. I guess it would reduce your waiting time because it's already a normal thing, and you wouldn't have to wait extra time for your thing to be produced.
Exactly.
So
John says UPS probably have you go to their building and pick it up instead of them delivering it. 4K plus, man, that's an investment. Yeah, it is. Shout out to Pime. That's the guy right there. Popping in real quick. But yeah, this thing right here, man. Yeah. I feel like you almost got to go version B, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, for sure.
Because I like them, but inside the tank, but I don't like it as much. If I were to have this, I would 1000% have him outside of the war tank. 1000%.
Yeah, same. I would do the same thing. Have him outside the tank.
Dang, look how big! Look at this mess, man. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much detail on the back end. Wow.
Yeah, man. Detail is insane.
Like even like the paint of it, like it just looks really cool, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the technology that they're using now, to produce these pieces is just, it's mind blowing. And then you just wonder how further they're gonna go with, other characters that are out there,
Yeah.
I
think
they'll be putting statues out in front of your house and get a nice lawn piece.
My theory
yep.
my theory, like what could be even bigger would be whether they make Devastator for their Transformers line.
And didn't somebody make them?
I mean, a legendary. What's called Imaginarium Arts made a Devastator.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, if they can make one, I'm sure XM could do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Or they can make Unicron, the planet that was in Transformers the movie. Because that would be pretty.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be insane to make that. I mean, a toy company. I forgot the name of the toy company. They made them, and that was I watched one guy that I follow. He had ordered that, and that was kind of pretty tough to to assemble. So you can imagine if somebody like XM made that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
John says, "Do you think it's gonna sell out soon?" I'm surprised right now that certain pieces are not. XM Batman on bike and even Queen Studios Venom with the ES of 575 hasn't sold out. Do I think it's going to sell out? Yes, I do think it's going to sell out. Do I think it's going to sell out soon?
What surprised me was
it's kind of hard to say.
Sorry.
So the price is for the version B is $4,499. Well, this is I think that's the Singapore dollars, but hold on, let me see.
That's the car, man.
Let's see. But let's see.
I could buy 3 statues with that price.
See, that's Singapore dollars. Let's
at
see.
least.
That is 3,338 USD. So a little bit under $3,300, a little bit over $3,300. But once you put shipping on top of that, it's gonna be probably like 4,500. Yep. So you're looking at like $4,500 for this piece.
Maybe customs and tax too. I mean, customs and tax gonna come on that too, probably.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very expensive piece. I mean, people were saying when the Hulkbuster first came out, it was 1,800. So, so
Yeah.
I mean, look at this now. I mean, look at what we've made it to. With these prices and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just insane, man.
So let's transition to Greego. Greego is, if you guys don't know, he has a channel on YouTube, and he's put out videos, um, and I've seen a handful of them, and it's always been, well, the first one I saw, it was totally on accident. You know how you're just looking at your timeline, and then all of a sudden, you just video pop up, and you click on it, and you just start watching it. And I think it might have been one of his room tours from a few years ago or something. I think that's what it was. And I said, man, like his collection is crazy.
I said the same thing. I saw that. I said, whoa, wait a minute. I had to do a triple take. And I was like, man, come on now.
And that was by accident. And so that was a long time ago. And then I think Rome hit me up some weeks ago, and he was like, yo, want to have Greego on the show. And he sent me one of the videos, and I was like, wait, nah, I know this guy. I know him. I've seen his videos before. And then I said, yeah, I remember him. He the one with that collection,
Yeah, Ron he's been with me from the beginning, man. He actually turned me on to one of my favorite statues, my Conan on the throne,
Yeah, he hit me up. I said, he got that jank, man. I was like, wow.
I got it right away, too. As soon as you told me about it, he was like, it's up on eBay now. I ran right over there. And I pressed that submit payment so hard.
I see. So first thing I like right here is these display cases. Tell us about these display cases you got right here.
Yeah, so these display cases, like everyone else, I started off with the Datos, IKEA Datos. And, it only got me, into a few statues before I'm like, man, wait, I'm about to put this $800 statue in this $50 cabinet.
Right.
So that didn't make sense to me. So I just started searching around. I was like, I had a vision of how I wanted my room to look. And I know I wanted it really to be a museum-like quality, environment. Mm. So I knew I wanted to go high end. I was like, man, if I can pay $1,000, $2,000, whatever for a statue, then I can go that way with a cabinet. So whenever I get a piece, whenever I get a piece, I look at that as that's half the display. That's how I look at it. When I get my Batman here, Shogun statue, that's half the display. Then I think the other half is going to be how displayed.
What's that statue on the left on the throne? What is that?
I think that's the Conan.
That's the Conan on the King Conan statue.
That's the King Conan.
I'm just for me personally, what surprises me here is like you're using these glass shelves. Like honestly, I'm sure there are glass shelves that can carry these heavy statues, but just inside me, I would be like restless, like seeing my statues on a glass shelf.
Yeah, I was nervous initially, but I kind of went. See these statues, these shelves, just the glass shelves themselves, rated for 40 pounds. Only can hold about 40 pounds. But it's not mostly the glass; it's the pins that hold the glass shells in place. That's really the risk. So what I got a double pin, so I have a double glass shells. So there are two pieces of glass for each shell. Mm-hmm. Then I have two pins holding up each section of glass. So it can hold anything. I have my Thanos on the throne on one of these shelves, and it held it up there for 2 years.
Oh,
wow. Yeah, that's impressive.
That is. That's very impressive. Okay. I see you have the lighting, the spotlights in there as well with the cabinets.
Yeah, because I like these spotlights because you can really control the light. You guys, you were talking about different lightings when you was talking to Brian Wong and everything, and I think he said he gave us an opinion on as far as the spotlights. But that's my favorite kind of lighting because you can really control the shadows on the statue and everything. So I really like those spotlights because you can see, you can't see it right here, but for Red Sonja, I have one half of her face lit up and the other one is a little bit dark. So it gives you a nice look to it, and you can control that yourself.
Right. And I see, what I also like as well is the pedestals you have there with the Batman Shogun and the Batman, I think it's Shugo, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I get asked about those a lot, and everyone's like, "Oh, when you get them," it's like, well, you don't want to. If you want to go with a pedestal, you want to find someone locally who would make these because it's going to cost just as much to ship them as to make them. So, one of these, just say they cost $400, you're going to be paying something similar just to ship it to you. So, I had these custom made from a shop that's not far from me, and I can pick my height, my width, and everything. So,
that's a great suggestion. That's a great suggestion right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I now have this Prime One Batcave statue in there, the Batman Batcave statue. So I want to put them in the corner right between these two. I also have the XM Studios Samurai Batman. I thought about putting them there, but I think I'm just going to put that Prime One statue there. So I'm going to get another pedestal made, but make it go a little bit higher. So it'll be a cool look.
That will. The reason why I was really intrigued by the pedestals because I'm thinking about putting a pedestal right here because I'm about to get a new desk and it's going to be a little bit smaller desk, so I'll have a little bit more space here in my little office, and I'm gonna put a pedestal in the corner, and I have a statue in mind that I want to put there, and I just I really like those pedestals, and I think you bring up a good point of trying to get it locally because I didn't even think about shipping.
Yeah. They'll get you with shipping. It's real tight, and these pedestals are nice because I always say that it's nice to have some variety in your displays. You don't want just a wall of Datas or a wall of Magic or a wall of these these towers I have. You want to mix it up, make the environment a little bit more interesting. So a mix of some pedestals and different types of cases.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, Greego, is before I do that, tell us what do you collect? Because I see you have 6 scales here, you have quarter scale. Tell us what
absolutely. Yeah, that goes with my motto, having a variety. So I think variety is more interesting than having all 1/4 scale statues, So, I like the room to be really interesting. So I'm pretty much into pop culture, So I do 1/12 scale, 1/6 scale, 1/3, 1/4. I even do Q figs, So it's just if it looks good, and I think it would add to the room, I would collect it, and that's what's most important to me, and that having items that I think most people who come down here, any sort of guest I have, would be able to identify with. I try to stay away from esoteric type characters that no one probably heard of, because it's just not fun to me when I'm the only one that's enjoying it. So I keep it a lot of variety.
Right. Absolutely. That's good. That's actually a great point, and that's like unselfish as well, because you want other people to enjoy your collection as much as you do. You want people to relate.
Absolutely. Yeah, I remember when I first was putting this all together, I wouldn't let anyone come down, and I finally let my mother come down, and she came down here, and she was like really impressed, and she looked at me and she's like, "What's the use of having all these nice things down here if you can only enjoy it yourself?" And I thought about that, and I was like, "Yeah, you're right." So that's when I started coming on YouTube to do the tours and all that stuff, so I can interact with other people and pretty much, share with other people,
And
I had a similar experience with my aunt. Like when she came for a visit over to mine, and she saw this Magic cases. Like she was like, "Wow, this looks like a museum."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's very important because I mean, at the end of the day, whether you showing your family or whether you showing on YouTube, I mean, everybody, we're all in this community. We all like the same stuff. Like we all like collecting. We're all collectors. So at the end of the day, why not share it with us? I mean, I may not collect, let's say 1/6 scale, but I still think that piece is cool, and I can still talk to you about it. And
Absolutely.
point out things
Right.
that I like about it, and you showing me this and you showing me that about it, and you know what I'm saying? It's all
Right.
good.
Absolutely, absolutely. I remember when Rome told me that he collected Hanna-Barbera. I thought that was cool, and I got the chance to see his Fred Flintstone statue. I was like, man, that's nice. Not to just have Marvel, DC, but those other nostalgic pieces that other people can identify with.
Right,
And,
absolutely.
and see, that's what that's what I love about this hobby. I mean, certain people are going to stick to a certain thing, and I get that. Some people are going to just stick to Star Wars. Some people are just going to stick to Marvel or DC. But somebody like me, somebody like Greco, Saba, Astro, whoever. I'm such a fan of everything, because it
Yeah,
reminds me of my childhood. I grew up
yeah.
with Hanna-Barbera. Saturday mornings
Mm-hmm.
getting up 8 o'clock. It was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon
Right.
on. It was on. They dominated all the channels back then. You
Mhm.
know, I I watched the monster flicks. On Saturday afternoons, the double creature feature. So
Mhm.
I got that interest in monster statues. So nostalgia is just such a powerful thing, and I love to mix my collection up, and that's what I love about Greco's collection. Just such a
I
variety of everything.
I agree with
Yeah,
you, but
absolutely, absolutely.
the risk when you collect different things is that you're gonna be tempted to buy different things too, and that's where that's where, that's when you're gonna get close to bankruptcy, bro. That's when you
Gotta try to restrict yourself a little bit.
yeah, that's I
Yeah,
totally agree with you, Rome. But I don't know. I always try kind of to restrict myself to as far as possible, though.
I will tell you this: that me trying to restrict my collection has got me out of buying a lot of statues. I will say that.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Good,
You're
good.
a smart man, Solid, because
yeah.
I try to be disciplined, but then next thing you know, somebody got something like somebody showed an analysis piece that's they're gonna eventually do, and I'm like, man.
Or for example, I try not to get two statues from the same character. For example, if I say I have one, like I won't get two. I mean, there are some exceptions. I will have two, but I always try not to buy two statues from the same character, or I try to do that at least.
Hmm. Yeah, I try
Yeah,
to
I
do
think
that too, but I do it sometimes. Like I got two
I
Batman
mean,
movies.
there are characters where I have more than one, but
Right.
even more than two. But I always try to limit that.
Are we gonna say something, Grego?
no. That's uh, uh, that was the same sort of rules I was trying to go by, especially with Batman. I tried to stay away from Batman and Conan because I knew if I kind of went down that route, that things would get out of hand. So every day I'm trying to uh, fight not turning this into a Batcave, or
Right.
Conan,
Right.
Conan land, So
Right. Absolutely. So I have some questions. I had some rapid fire questions. But I really don't think they're good questions anymore because of just how diverse your collection is. But I mean, I'll ask them anyway. And we'll kind of just see where it goes, right? So,
all right.
all right. So
Got an echo, Astro.
I do. Let's see. So hold on. Let me see if I put these headphones in. Maybe it's me. Let me see if I put these headphones in. Will it go away? Hold on 1 second.
Mhm.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Looks like I still have the.
I think you're frozen now. Oh, okay. Yeah, now you
You
good.
guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Okay, good. It sounds like the echo's gone too, so that's good. All right. Okay, I think we're good. All right. All right, here we go. So, all right. Rapid fire. Marvel or DC?
Initially Marvel, but I'm leaning more towards DC now. I like the darker type of, storylines and everything. So I'm getting more into that.
Okay. That's how I feel too. Movie or comic book statues?
I have to go with movie because that was my initial. So this was initially set up as my movie theater. So when I got into statue collection, I was like, okay, this is going to be all about movie statues. Got out of hand since then, but I still prefer a movie like statues. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised to hear that actually, because you don't hear that too often, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same thing. You don't hear that often that people say, movie. Yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the route I was going down and keeping it strictly to that. And it was like, and I was like, no way I would collect toys. I was like, I'm a grown man. I ain't collecting no toys. Now I got toys everywhere. Toys everywhere, all over the place.
Man, toys for everybody, man. Everybody can have the toys, man. I mean, statues are just really like they're toys, but like they're evolved version of toys.
Grown folks' toys, basically.
Grown folks' toys.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see, Power Rangers or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all the way.
Okay.
No doubt.
Let's see, X-Men or Avengers?
Avengers.
Okay. Would you do 1/4 scale or 1/6 scale collectibles?
Woo, that is tough because when it comes to 1/6 scale, I like that. As far as the head sculpts and the similarities to the actors, you just can't beat that. So that's what I really love about the 1/6 scale. I don't feel it is captured as well on 1/4 scale.
Mm-hmm. I agree, because I will say that Hot Toys, their head sculpts and stuff look like flawless. So a lot of the time it's just they look really, really good. And sometimes I'm like, man, I wish we had a head sculpt that looked like this in 1/4 scale.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's getting better and better. They now came up with that Loki, based on the a television show, and that's like amazing to me. It's like, man, this technology as far as capturing, the looks of these actors is just mind blowing now.
Yeah, it is, man. It's some very talented people out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you into anime? Any?
No, I never really got, a lot of my viewers, they ask like, hey, what about Dragon Ball Z and all this, but I never just went down that route.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, as far as the Avatar, I really love those series. So it's like every now and then I'll find something that I really like the Avatar, and I'll get into. But as far as collecting, not so much.
Okay, that's fair. I think this question is pretty obvious. The question was Batman or Iron Man, but it's pretty clear you like Batman.
Yeah, Batman and those are my two guys there. So I can go all the way with them. Like I said, it's a never-ending battle. Just for me not to fill this room up with just those two characters.
Billionaire club.
What about Superman? Well, first let me qualify this question. Have you seen Invincible. That's the name of the show. Invincible.
Oh yeah, I love Invincible. Yeah, man. Yeah, you guys were talking about that last week, man. That was a good discussion. I wish I could have just jumped it right in on that one.
So would
Yeah, that
you
was a good
rather
discussion.
Omni-Man or Superman?
Superman. Oh yeah, especially Christopher Reeves, man. That's my guy. Yeah,
Superman is a classic, man. You can't go wrong with Superman.
Absolutely.
That's as American as apple pie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are you into comic books? Any?
What I mostly read is Conan. You know, I had and how I got into Conan is that many years back I had a family member who was sort of isolated, had passed away, and we went over his house. It was just like comic books from wall to wall. It was really crazy. And I just, as I was just searching through them, I just like grabbed all the Conans. So, and that's pretty much what I read. And besides that, Batman and Spider-Man but not as much as the Conan. So probably, it probably went somewhere like Conan, Spider-Man, then Batman.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm really bad about reading the comics that I have. Like I'll buy some comics and then like they'll sit on my nightstand for like 2-3 months before I
that's more like me.
I still got books from 4 years ago I haven't read yet.
Yeah, man. So I got an omnibus that I bought like a year and a half ago. I still ain't opened it up.
Maybe the omnibus. I think the problem with omnibuses is sometimes they look intimidating, and you just forget about them.
Like, big,
yeah,
it's really big. Yeah, it's a lot. Good. All right, well, thank you, Greego, man. I appreciate you sharing a little bit about yourself and what you're into and what you're doing over there, man. You're doing some good stuff.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Mr. Greco has a grail. He has 2 grails in his collection. The Thanos on Throne, but he has one grail that is extremely hard to find now, and that's that XM Scorpion.
Grail, you say?
Oh yeah, man. I always joke about that. I was like, man, when I go to my grave, I'll be clutching that statue.
You blessed to have it because you can't. I tried to look it up yesterday on eBay. You cannot find it. That is extremely hard to find now.
Which one?
Yeah, it's amazing.
The XM Scorpion.
That's one of those statues.
Matter of fact, matter of fact, the XM Scorpion is what made me seek out these towers. I was like, when I get this statue, it has to be an amazing display for it,
Mm-hmm.
So,
absolutely. So, the next thing I want to do is we're gonna have a little fun. We're gonna speculate a little bit here, guys. So, y'all stay with me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about, and if everyone doesn't know, Prime One has announced that they are doing the Next Level Showcase number 3. And by the way, before we even talk about it, I will be live streaming my live reaction of the showcase as it's going on I think it's Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. But double check the times. I'll post it, so don't quote me on that part. But Thursday night we will be live streaming and watching the show live, and we can talk about it. See what's going on, see what they showing live. But what I want to get into today is they dropped the video on YouTube, and how they give like the little teasers about little stuff that they're gonna have in the show and stuff. And I kind of want to just look at it and break it down and see what we can see and speculate on what we may or may not see in the show. So let me see if I can get this pulled up, and we can get it popping. Hold on, let me share my screen here, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so let me back up here. So I'm pretty sure this is the video. If it's not, don't laugh at me. but I'm pretty sure this is the video here.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet.
This is Overwatch. What icon is this? Because a lot of these icons, I'd be having a hard time recognizing.
I don't even recognize her.
It looked like. Hold on, let me see. It looked like Overwatch. Let me see.
I don't know. It looks like a forward symbol. I don't from your remote control. I don't know. It's upside down.
That's what it is.
Nah, it's not Overwatch. That's not Overwatch. Overwatch is something different.
No, Overwatch is different.
Yeah, Overwatch is different. Okay, I had that mistaken. I don't know what the hell. I've seen this before though. I've 1000% seen this before. But we'll just keep it moving over now because I don't know what it is, but I've seen it before. I know that much. I don't know what the hell that was.
That look like Squid Game.
That's a Guyver for sure. I know that.
So what? That's Nightwing? Is that Nightwing? What is this right here?
I don't know.
I don't even know what that is either.
I don't. There's so many. I think there's so many similar symbols.
It is. Let me see. Logo. Let's see. Hold on. It does look like Nightwing a little bit, but I don't know if that's it though. Nah, I don't know. I don't think that's it. That's similar though. It's similar, but I can't say that that's Nightwing. I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know.
Let's see. I think this might be Harley. Yeah. So this right here, I know that for certain. Hold on, let me back up.
Yeah, I mean everyone knows that.
Yeah, this one was for sure Harley.
It is?
Now, what I don't know what this is or what this is, but it's pretty obvious that this is Harley. But I don't know what these two are. So I guess we have one thing confirmed, which is the Harley Quinn. Obviously, this is super obvious.
Maybe the one on the right was supposed to be a Catwoman or something.
Maybe.
The one on the right, I don't know. It looks like a cat. Or,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, maybe this. I don't know. Part of me make this look like a Ghost Rider to me for some reason.
Oh, if they do Ghost Riders.
If they do Ghost Rider, ooh boy, listen, let me tell you.
And they don't. Prime One doesn't do Marvel, do they?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
When you mentioned Harley, I don't. Maybe the other one's like a Black Canary. The other one's Catwoman or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Let me hold on. Let's see if somebody in the chat knows. Let's see. People saying Batman statues, call it now. Yeah, we definitely get Batman statues. Venomized with a little pony. You heard it here first. That's funny. That ain't no Overwatch. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. When you collect, do you try to have a room full of quote unquote grails, or is it more big picture? You settle for a statue with lesser quality because you need that character. So I guess we can all kind of answer this question. Me, I don't chase grails. I try not to, at least. I try to just collect what I think, what I like and what I think will work with my collection.
Yeah.
If it looks good, I want it. That's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, a grail, I wouldn't mind having a grail like the Thanos on Throne, but if it looks good and, I feel it can make my collection pop out, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how I feel.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be paying like double or triple the original retail price. Honestly, I wouldn't be.
Shout out to Aaron. He says the other ones next to Harley are Peacemaker and Bloodsport from Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay, so that's what that is. Cause you know what? You know what? This one right here. Oh, geez. The one on the left, I think is this one. I recognized this, but I couldn't put my finger on what the hell it was. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. And that's
Okay.
Bloodsport. Okay. So they got some Suicide Squad. So there's gonna be some Suicide Squad movie statues. Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. I don't think I would collect it, but I'm excited to see what it looks like. Let's see. It says the blue triangle one was Ghost in the Shell. Was it? Yo, fam, if there's hold on, let me go back. The blue triangle one, that was Ghost in the Shell? If they do Ghost in the Shell statues,
Yeah, that'll be big. They do Ghost in the Shell. That's
boy, I
probably the
love
only anime property I like.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell, fam.
Yeah. I think that's one of those few kind of movies where they actually managed to recreate the anime characters pretty well.
Yeah. We already knew we would
Oh,
get Batman. And go ahead, Greco.
are you talking about the live action one, Saba?
Sorry?
Are you talking about the live action movie?
Yeah, I think the live action movie is pretty well done. I think compared to the actual
Oh, okay.
animes, and
So I really like the visual of the movie, like how they had the city together and the animation. I guess what's the what do you call it? The like the GFX or CFX or CG whatever.
CGI.
CGI, yes, thank God. Yes, CGI. The CGI looks phenomenal. But I feel like they kind of crammed the movie because somebody who kind of knows the story of Ghost in the Shell a little bit, I feel like they kind of tried to cram too much into one movie.
maybe. But what I was like talking about is more like the way they made the characters look like, and so I think they did a good job with that.
I'm not laughing at you, Sal. I'm laughing at Buck fans. His comment.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
This guy Sal is crazy. I mean, this guy Buck is crazy, man. Yo, this guy Buck Fanes is crazy, man. This guy's
Yeah,
crazy.
the Goku, that's statue. I mean, they should have been shipping that a long time ago. Right?
Yeah, that came out. I feel like they showed that a long time ago, like a few years ago, didn't they?
I think that was the only anime statue I actually ordered, and I'm actually happy it didn't come for shipping yet, honestly, because there's so many other statues out there
Yeah.
that I wanted. But that Prime One Goku was supposed to be shipping like already a while ago, I think.
You said that Prime One Goku was supposed to do what, Sabu?
Yeah, I think it should be starting shipping now or so, shouldn't it? At least that's what they like. That was on the estimated delivery time.
Yeah.
Sure, shipping time.
Let's see. Yeah, Batman, Superman. We already knew that was coming. I think the verses is the Kong and Godzilla, right? I think that's what that is. I have no clue what this is.
I've seen this. I know this from somewhere, but I don't know what it was.
They doing it so fast too. Like golly. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. I've seen this
I don't
before
know.
too. I feel like I've seen this too.
Yeah, I've seen this for sure, but I don't remember.
Either way, your wallet's gonna be empty soon. So
Yeah,
For
so
sure.
I think that's probably just the main stuff there. But that was that's I mean based on what we've seen, I mean we should have a good show. So hopefully they deliver. I think last time people were kind of like whole home kind of like blah blah. It's like whatever. Because there's a lot of Batman. There's just a lot of Batman going on, and so.
Only thing I'm interested in as far as Batman is Ra's al Ghul. I mean, come on, at some point, somebody got to make him.
Somebody got to make Raj. Somebody got to make Riddler. Somebody got to make.
Now, I think they're going to reveal Riddler because of the hype with the Batman trailer they showed last week. You know, I got a feeling we will see Riddler, the movie version at least.
Yeah, and the movie for sure. That question mark they had on the paper, on the was it tissue or on the desk? Yeah, I think for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, XM Studios. What I always hope they make for their samurai line is Mr. Freeze. I mean, I think after the Joker, Mr. Freeze is my personal favorite villain, and I'm just hoping that they would make one of these samurai Mr. Freeze statues for their line.
That'd be interesting. They do him as a samurai.
Sorry?
You talking about Mr. Freeze?
No, from the yeah, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, should be interesting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think they did a good job with their penguin.
Yeah. That penguin.
I like that penguin.
Yeah. Good. So what
I'm tempted to get that penguin.
I've seen him in person. He's well, I'll say this. When I first saw him, I was kind of like, whatever, whatever. But then whenever I saw him in person, I was like, okay, he a little different. He's like the presence is just, it's crazy, and the detail and the colors, and they took their time with that one.
I think he costs more than the Samurai Joker.
Really?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Okay.
He had a lot going on, with the base and stuff. The base is real wide and penguins on it and dynamite and guns.
I bought the Joker in the set together with the Shugo Batman. Like that's I didn't buy him by itself. You could. I remember there was the option to order the Shugo Batman together with the Orochi Joker, and that's the way I ordered it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let's do this. We're gonna look at some pictures here. And then at the end, if we have time, I have a quick unboxing if we have time at the end. But let's see where we at once we get out of these pictures. All right, so we got a Silver Surfer here.
Looks all right.
Yeah, it looks all right.
Is that the one where it said like Miss Dr. Manhattan?
Yeah.
You know what? Made that point last time.
Yeah.
You know what? I saw that. You know what? I had this picture in my phone that said, I can't remember. I feel like we talked about this last week, but I feel like I don't know if we did. So I said I'm gonna just add it, and if we don't, then if we have already, now let's skip it.
Yeah, no, it's okay, but I don't like to see Silver Surfer like with his board in his hand. I think you got to have this dynamic Silver Surfer pose always.
Yeah,
that's the way I feel.
Point. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Dread. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, looks good actually.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah. Who's this by?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I can find the artist for you, but I don't know who's producing it though.
Yeah, that looks pretty tight.
Yeah, I assume this is a custom.
Yeah, it's gonna be a custom. Okay, so that's it for that one. So we're gonna get into the real stuff now. Okay. All right.
What is this?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's like Jersey Shore version of Joker or something. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like the Joker on vacation. Is that what it is? I don't know.
I made my exceptions on Batman a bit with the samurai line, but just like Batman, I like my Batman to look like a classic Batman and my Joker to look like a classic Joker. I don't, like all this new kind of versions of them or anything. I'm just, just a personal thing.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Got some Ninja Turtles here. This looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Wow, that's tight.
Yeah.
It's cool, compact base. It's not nothing too crazy. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not.
Yeah. Looks like a 6 scale. I don't know. Looks like
buff too.
He's buff.
Yeah, he is buff.
It's kind of hard to get a scale on.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. So this was done via like some I think like I don't know what you call it, like clay, like traditional sculpting. Like somebody actually like took like clay and like really like manually sculpted this Venom. I mean this Carnage here.
Carnage.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering, is this Carnage or Venom? I wasn't quite sure.
I watched a video of it of them making the face on YouTube, and it's very impressive.
Okay.
Another Venom, though.
Another Venom.
What a surprise! What a surprise!
They're cracking the Venom out like the Mandalorian.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah. Wow, I like this portrait.
Yeah, the portrait is good.
I like the portrait.
Yeah, it's a decent portrait. Yeah. The Psylocke painted by TTN. Oh, speaking of her, I did something bad a few days ago, guys, or last night, or yesterday, or the day before yesterday, whenever it was. I ordered the damn Queen Studios Superman, man. I ordered it, man. I pre-ordered it. The
Wow.
the one where he's the museum pose. What he's kind of like white or marble or whatever. So
I know which one you're talking.
Yeah, I ordered that one, and I said, I've been telling y'all for weeks now. I'm really looking for another Superman, and I said to myself, I really want Sideshow to come out with another Superman. I want to see what they got. I know that XM is coming out with one, but when are they coming out with that Superman? I don't know. And when is Sideshow going to come out with a Superman? I don't know. So I said the pre-order for that joint was on like 60 to $80 or something like that. So I said, and so I was like, I'll just put the deposit on it so it don't sell out. And down the road, by the time it's shipped, like Q3 next year, if I don't get another Superman that I like, then I'll just keep this one and just have TTN painted to be like a regular Superman, and I'll just have that. Otherwise, I can cancel it. I'll lose my $80, but who cares? Like, man, whatever.
Is it that marble color one?
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, let's get with these pictures. I think the paint job is probably the best thing on this to me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like the portrait.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I like the paint. I like the paint a little bit more than the portrait, though. This was some cool mask. Got some Wolverine X-Force versus the regular joint here. It's like a Halloween joint. And this is I don't know if this is this 1/10 or 1/12? Like this is
that's what I'm
small.
trying to figure out.
It's really small. But I really like this Batman though.
I like the stance on it.
Yeah,
that's a nice pose.
And I like the cape on him too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little nice piece. Just can't figure out whether this is 1/10 or.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe about 1/10 or
Yeah,
smaller. Maybe.
1/10 scale or something like that.
Kung Fu Girl.
It's like Chung Li.
Chun-Li, I was about to say.
Yeah. Unlicensed Chun-Li.
Yeah. It looks nice though. I like it. Another Venom.
Another Venom.
Another Venom.
Oh, I don't know. There was a kind of connection problem. I don't know.
No, you're all right.
We got a Spidey here. I think that Ron. I thought that Ron would probably like this one.
Actually, I do. I do like this. Anything Spider-Man. But I'm still searching for that perfect Spidey piece. I got one Spidey. You would think I have a whole slew of them, which I should. But I like this. I do like this.
Yeah.
How would you describe the perfect Spidey? How would you?
The perfect Spidey to me, just he needs to have that perfect pose, like he's getting ready to get in action, getting ready to swing, and just the perfect anatomy, everything. I mean, I got a Spidey piece over here, which he's crouching and everything. That's pretty good, but I'm still waiting for that perfect Spidey piece. Sideshow has one, that classic OG one that they got, but
how do you like the XM one?
That one, it's all right, but it doesn't. Believe it or not, it doesn't wow.
I don't know. Have you seen it in person?
No, I haven't seen it in person.
Yeah, because like that was one of those statues I think where pictures don't do it justice. When you actually see it in person, you realize how dynamic that piece is. Like when I bought it, and that was actually the first video I made like on my channel was that Spider-Man. And actually, when you see that statue in person, it's actually pretty impressive.
Oh, okay.
Because you really get that feel. He's like swinging along, and it's actually pretty cool.
I definitely want to see that in person, but this one is, he might be a little bit too buff. Spidey's not buff, but I like it.
For me, as you said, like for me, Spider-Man has to have a dynamic pose on.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I don't know how I feel about this one.
I don't know. I wouldn't buy this. I'll be honest.
It's
an interesting idea, but it's not for me.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there we go. Keith called me. He says, you truly hate the Batman. Arch is saying Spidey should be lean, not jacked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree with that 100%.
This is just some art that I found on Instagram of some characters here.
Was that Lou Ferrigno Hawk?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Interesting.
The hell?
There your boy right
there.
Oh man.
I'm not sure what that is, but I think it kind of ruins the whatever's going around the neck, I think it ruins the whole portrait. But otherwise, it would be real cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of agree. This was announced, I think, yesterday.
Yeah, it
Or
was.
today, yeah, something like that. It was very recent. A new custom Spidey coming. I think this is from a comic book cover, if I'm not mistaken, of Spidey himself. And if you want some more information on this one, I can hook you up with some people who, or the group that got the connection. So just let me know if you want to get your hands on this. I can. Anybody in the chat, anybody want to know about this, I can put you together. And there's also this version, which I like the black version better.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was just a funny meme.
What is it?
So basically, somebody sent if you were to send, "Can I copy your homework?" to all of the MCU folk, this is what their responses would be based on the category. So Captain America would say he'd try to help you. Iron Man, Hulk, and Scarlet Witch would be like, "Yeah, that's fine." Black Widow, Gamora, Rhodey, and Falcon would be like, "Seriously?" That sounds like something they would say too.
Yeah.
And then somebody like Loki and Rocket would just be like, "No, you can't look at my homework." Oh man. And then this is another one I really laughed at was Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Winter Soldier would just leave you on red. They wouldn't even reply. They wouldn't even reply. And then Spider-Man and Star-Lord and Ant-Man would be like, "Oh, we got homework." Like, yeah, it lines up everybody's personality pretty good.
I can see them doing that.
I think that's pretty accurate.
Right, absolutely, yeah. That's why it was so funny to me. It was pretty accurate. We got the lady herself. This looks so nice.
Yeah, I didn't know they were coming out with this. Wow.
Well, what is this
one? I don't know who's producing it. I know that I'm trying to remember what artist it was, but I got it from an artist's page on Instagram. And let me try to see if I can find it. No, I can't find it. I thought I had it here, but apparently I don't. But yeah, this looks really nice, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I would be interested in getting that.
Looks kind of wide a little bit too, but if just give me a little bit of time after the show, if I can find the artist that did, I could probably find out if they're making it or not. I'll let you know.
Okay, cool.
I like this one too.
The She-Hulk situation, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Y'all really like Keys is funny. I really like I really like Naruto. So I haven't watched any of Boruto though. So obviously I'm sure Boruto would have gotten his Rasengan from Naruto. But anyway,
I'm not a big expert of them, Naruto or so.
Yeah, neither am I.
Our Naruto is a classic, man. A classic. But Figurama, man, they do very, very good work. I'm pretty sure Figurama is doing this, but I may be I think it's Figurama, but I may be wrong on it. But I think it is Figurama. But anyway, I think people have been talking about this piece.
Yeah, I really like this piece.
Actually, I was like wondering. You might be laughing at me, but actually, who's that supposed to be? Like, I know it's supposed to be some kind of Green Lantern kind of thing, but
yeah, I think that's an old version of Hal Jordan from the Kingdom Come.
Okay, that one. Because I was wondering, like, who's that supposed to show? Like,
It's a great looking piece.
It is.
It looks-
I didn't understand who it was at first either.
okay.
Yeah, so it comes from a group that I like.
This is the one right here.
Yeah.
This like a Spider-Man diorama with Spider-Man surrounded by the Sinister Six.
Oh,
You got at the top you got Sandman and Craven the Hunter. Down below you got Octopus, Doc Ock,
Mysterio.
Vulture. You got Spider-Man there.
I think you see Electro there. You saw Electro on the right side before.
Yeah.
At the bottom on the.
Oh yeah, Electro. I missed him. Yep. I think that this is gonna look crazy painted though.
Yes, it is. Well, shit. Can't wait to see how it looks painted.
Look at that! Wow.
Oh, that would be a must-have if I could get it.
But I just feel like the price of it is. I don't even know what the price of it is, but I just know it's like just crazy expensive. Because you getting how many quarter scales? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
quarter scale?
Yeah, it's quarter scale. Well, I take that back.
Really?
I think from what I heard, there's a quarter scale version and there's a 6 scale version too. So you kind of just pick which one you want to do.
I mean, if this were quarter scale, man, this is gonna be insane. Like, this is gonna be huge.
Yeah, it is. It is Sandman real good.
Oh yeah, you can just tell by the texture. You know what I'm saying?
They did like the whole base as if it's like a sand kind of feel.
Yeah, they did a good job with that. I thought this Goku and Vegeta looked pretty cool.
I don't like the yellow on the hair though. I'll be honest. Like from Goku, it looks kind of. I don't know. Maybe it's from the light, but I don't know. It looks kind of weird.
Yeah, I feel like they went a little light on the tips. So like they went really yellow on the base, and then as they got higher, they went lighter. And then the tips are like kind of white. So I feel like they could have, not done that.
Could have been a bit darker. Right?
Yeah. I think that would have made this piece a lot better. But yeah, I still like it though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the sculpt is great.
Oh, this was funny. I had a screenshot of this because that mess was so funny. When I saw it, I laughed out loud. Somebody had posted and said, "Would you sell your favorite grill to help your wife get implants in a Brazilian butt lift?"
Oh no.
And this is what somebody said. That mess was so funny. Wives are temporary, stackers are forever. That mess was so funny, bro. I couldn't stop laughing. That mess was hilarious. Did we talk about this last week?
I don't even remember, but
I don't think so.
But it is phenomenal looking.
This piece is crazy.
Yeah, that looks cool. I'm not the biggest Venom fan, but that's a nice looking bust.
It is.
Yeah,
I'm not
1,000%.
I don't personally collect busts, but this looks really great. It looks really awesome.
Yes, ma'am. This might tempt you to get your first bust, Saba.
I gotta resist the temptation on this one. that honestly, the only bust that tempted me was the other Venom, the first one from Sideshow. Was it Sideshow?
Yeah.
The other one, that one honestly tempted me, but I don't know. I resisted that, so I successfully resisted that temptation, man. So.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I like the eyes on the other Venom better than here. It's kind of the eyes look kind of really small on this one for me.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed.
This one just looks more, how should I say it, more, intimidating than the sideshow version. I agree about the eyes, but this one he just looks like,
Yeah,
more monstrous looking maybe.
I think there are more details, more veins, and on the body. I like the fact that they kind of integrated the body with the base. Like it's like one. It looks as if it's one piece. And
and the price point is a good price point too.
Yeah, that's not a bad price.
Yeah, well, when I say not a bad price point too, what I'm speaking to is, hell, all the busts we've been seeing for Queen Studios is 4,000, 3,000.
Yeah.
So to get a 1,300, 1,350 price point from them for a bus was like a sigh of relief. Oh, this is a discussion I posted a long time ago. And I said that I'll probably do a video about it, but I just wanted to just bring it up on the stream. But would you guys be down for a 1/4 scale line from Sideshow? 1/4 scale Hush line from Sideshow. I mean, I think out of the people that voted, which is roughly 100 folk, most 75% of folks say they would want to do something like that.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, I'll be interested in that.
Yeah, I would say I feel like if I'm just being honest, I feel like Prime One didn't complete the line with Hush, honestly, because to me, like I get that Batman, Superman, Poison Ivy, these are characters that they have proven to sell, but to me, you can't make a Hush line without making Hush himself. Like
exactly.
Like how you gonna make
good point.
Literally called Batman Hush. That's literally the name of it. Like you can't. I just like making a Court of the Owls line, but not making Talon. Like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They didn't make Killer Croc either because he was in one of those Hush stories.
Yeah, I think it's all money driven because I think they don't want to take the certain risk and things like that. So
yeah.
Joe says he wants a long Halloween line. I'm not mad at him for that. Yeah, not mad at that at all. Let's see. This is what was this? This is XM Studios. This is a teaser of. Oh, I think this is no, not Ghost Rider. This is the Scroll King. I think.
Oh, Super Scroll.
Super Scroll. I think. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. I'm actually liking this.
Yeah, that's what this was. Yeah. So. They put out another teaser, so we'll see. I think probably maybe by the end of the year we'll get a full reveal, but almost like he's coming along.
I don't know. When are they finally going to show the Ghost Rider, man? I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Ghost Rider on a horse.
Yeah.
I think they'll probably show him maybe like next month, or if not, I think they'll show it before the end of the year for sure.
I was hoping they're gonna show him on the New York Con.
Oh my gosh, me too. If they did that, I would have been so happy to get to see him in person and then catch some footage for y'all to send just some in hand, some real footage of him. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
This is Lobo. So you know how they made the 1/6 scale Lobo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So apparently they're making the 1/4 scale Lobo. They're making him the same statue but 1/4, but they're adding stuff to it. So I guess like this little blue effect and stuff is something new that they're adding. And I think this green smoke stuff is supposed to be new as well. But yeah, they're producing the Lobo statue in 1/4 scale. So if you're into Lobo, there you have it.
Wow. There's a lot of detail in that. I mean, it looks pretty cool.
There is a lot of detail in it. I think that's really nice. Oh, this got mixed in with it's supposed to be earlier, but I knew I had some other pictures of this. I was like, man, it's only 2 pictures. I knew I had some more, but I don't know what happened when I got separated from the squad. Anyway,
Hey, gentlemen, I gotta I'm gonna have to sign off. My phone is getting ready to die, so I'm gonna just have to go look at the rest in the chat. Greco, was nice finally hollering at you, brother.
You as well, man. Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it.
Hey, no doubt. Hey, Saba, always good to talk to you, bro.
Hey, yeah, sure. Have a nice day.
All right, yeah, I'll be in the chat.
all right, peace.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Do we know who this is? Because
yeah, this is supposed to be Aphrodite, and
Aphrodite.
the guy who produces this is the guy who produces this.
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite. He's from Top Cow Comics.
So Aphrodite, she is. So
she's like some kind of cop, like a. She's like it's like a cop. Like I'm not a full expert on this story, but it's like some kind of female police officer, cop, or agent, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. The hair is gonna look green. Like the guy who produces this is the same guy who produces the Angelus and this Divine Company. I've seen the other. He showed me other pictures, how like from other angles, how this is supposed to look like, and it looks okay. Like I don't. If you're interested in the character, it's actually pretty cool. But I thought it could be a little bit more dynamic because when you see the comics of the characters, they're usually more dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing a 1/4 scale statue for her.
It's like a.
Yeah, I think she's 1/4. Greco, I think she's 1/4.
It is quarter. Yeah. I talked to the producers. Like I don't. One of those guys. He's here in Germany, and yeah. I don't know. He asked me. He asked me not to show the other pictures to anyone. That's why I don't know. I can't show them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no worries.
But I don't know. The hair is supposed to be green, and the face. I don't know. It's like some kind of super female agent. I don't know, something like that. That's the idea.
Well, excited to see what the final product will look like. You know.
Yeah, me too. I'll be interested to see how that turns out.
It's from Top Cow Comics.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Obi-Wan. I think I have. I thought I had another picture of him, but yeah, got a little bit of Obi-Wan action here. A little compact statues. Not a huge footprint. It's not a huge footprint, but
yeah. Base not the most exciting looking base, but. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's nothing crazy, but you know, it does what it's supposed to.
I don't know who's this.
And then I think this is Storm, right? That's what I thought this was. I don't know. Is this Storm? I don't know.
Okay.
Cause I'm looking at like this looks like lightning.
Yeah, it's similar to one the one y'all showed last week, and I think it was a different pose though. In the bolts or something, it seemed like they were going upward, I think, if I remember correctly. But it looks similar to that one that was shown last week.
Okay. I don't remember what it looked like, but
but I think everyone agreed that it was probably Storm.
Yeah. And then if you look at like this looks like this is lightning, maybe.
Yeah,
so, maybe.
So I was like, maybe this is Storm,
I don't know. It's like like a traditional African kind of storm. I don't know. I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I think this is just like a concept situation with Batman.
It's like a Batman Beyond or something.
Yeah.
He has too much of a Black Panther kind of look to him.
He does look like Black Panther. Now that you say that, he does.
That's true.
I saw this earlier.
I'm liking this. I'm liking it. The more I see it, the more I like it.
Yeah,
I can do that. I know he's a little bit. Go ahead.
I can say this. I can say the same, man. Every time I see him, I kind of like him a little bit more. I just like how he's. I just like it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I didn't have as many pictures this week because if I'm just being honest, I did a bad job of capturing pictures. I was just so busy this week. I wasn't on social media and stuff as much this week, so I didn't have as much content.
I guess we all have a life outside statue collecting or outside YouTube. So.
At least we try. At least we try to.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what else we got here. I have let's see. Has anyone seen the Dune movie yet?
Which movie?
Yeah, I saw it. It's actually pretty cool. I think that's the best one. I think this is the third sort of thing they did with Dune as far as the movie. There's the original one, and then they did some little mini series back in the early 2000s, and then we have this one. I'm really digging this. It had my attention.
I've seen the original one, but I don't know.
Oh, you did? You saw the original?
Yeah, the original one actually was really kind of difficult to follow the story. That was like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The original one.
So I think this was a lot easier to follow, and it was interesting. It was, the characters, they made it interesting, the environments, and everything went down. I think it was a lot easier to follow than the original. The second one, that was the mini series from about 20 years ago. That one was a little bit more easier to follow than the original, and this was probably the easiest to follow out of all three of them.
Okay.
So
how many? Is there more than two? Are there 3 movies of this?
Yeah. Well, the second one was a mini series, so they played it over.
I wasn't aware of that.
I think it was cable over 5 days or something.
I don't know. I just know the first one.
Yeah. But this one is it's like part one. So just be aware of that. It's like part one of, I think it was. We was like 3 hours into it. I was like, man, I don't know what they're going to do with this movie because they just get started.
Right.
Is this more like a remake of the original one? So this is like a remake of the original one, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So of course that's based on the novel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll say this: I came into it without any knowledge about Dune because I think it's the original that's on HBO Max, and I tried watching it, and I'll tell you, I got probably about 20 minutes into it, and I said, "Man, what the f is this?" And I turned it off. And so because I
couldn't see it. It's probably harder to probably follow if you haven't read the novel. I originally read the novel, man, many years ago. Then when I saw the movie, so it was easy to follow. But I can see how somebody who probably never read the novel where it'd be more difficult to, to follow the movie.
Yeah, and then what happened was, today is Sunday. So last night I watched the new one that just came out. And like I said, so I'm going into it with nothing, no background, no nothing. And a lot was happening. When I say a lot, it was just a lot of like story building and just a lot of background building in the very beginning. And I was just confused. I was trying to figure out the world, figure out what's going on. But once it kind of really started going, I was like, okay, this is actually picking up, and this is actually all right. And then when it really started to get good, the movie ended. And so,
yeah. You know, they had a lot of good action. That's what I was saying. I was like, because we were sitting there. It was like 2.5 hours in. I was like, man, this movie is really getting started. How long is it going to go? 6 hours or something? And then you know, you're right. It kind of just dropped off, and like, you know, I don't even have any idea when the second part is supposed to be released.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know when it'll be released. I know that we was probably about 2 hours into the movie. My fiance looked at me and she said, "How long is this movie?" Because I mean it's been we've been doing a lot in this movie, and I mean it feels like it hasn't. The movie has the story hasn't progressed as much as you think it would in 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we were talking like kind of we'll pause and talk about like little stuff, and I said to myself, "Oh, by the end of the movie, he's gonna blah 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 or blah blah blah," and then like we didn't get nowhere near close to something like that. So I think that's probably like movie 2, movie 3, whenever they start getting to the stuff. I'm speculating, but it's very interesting. Like I think Steven said in the chat, the visuals look really nice. I like the concepts, like the different little sci-fi futuristic stuff. I like all the extra, like I like all that stuff. And so I think it's worth a watch. It's a brand, for somebody like me, it's a brand new series. It's brand new world, brand new concepts, brand new people. To me, I know it's been around for forever, but I think that people should watch it if you have the opportunity to. If you have HBO Max, you can stream it there. If you want to go to the movies and see it, you can do that too. But I thought it was cool.
Yeah. I thought it had good action, and I thought they did a much better job than the other two as far as, explaining the world of what was going on. I like how they did that. I think they did a much better job than that. But the action, definitely, I was really, I was satisfied.
Right, absolutely.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I might watch it too. Maybe.
Let's see. Statue Habit says, do y'all like the Iron Studios Sam Wilson Captain America? I actually thought I had pictures of him in my thing, but I'll pull him up real quick so we can talk about him. But in short answer, he's cool. He's not like I've never been a Captain America person in general, like just no matter who it is, but I think he's cool.
I really don't buy him as Cap, man. He was such a secondary character through these MCU movies, man. Now all of a sudden he's Captain America. I don't know. I just can't get with that.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't see that. I didn't see him developing into a Captain America.
I think it kind of came out of nowhere though, because I wasn't expecting that. Whenever at the end of the end game,
exactly. So now all of a sudden he's
the wings.
He's a yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful piece.
I think
just that character becoming Captain America is just something I haven't bought into.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying, Saba?
No, I like the way they did the wings. I think the wings look really nice.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best part about it to me personally is the wings, because they did a great job on the wings. So you have the option to have the wings closed, or you can have them open. I think it looks a little bit better with the wings closed. I mean, with the wings open, because it looks pretty cool. I just think they probably should have added some type of emotion to his face. He looks kind of bland in the face.
Yeah. But it's cool they gave you that option because, you really want to conserve space if it's getting really tight in your collection room. So, it's nice to be able to have the wings down.
Yeah, it's the same thing they did with the Hawkman. Like they give you the closed wings and the open version for their Hawkman.
Right. Yeah. I know. Yep. Oh, he's 1/4 scale. I just realized that he's 1/4.
Okay.
But yeah.
Honestly, I prefer the closed wings one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I think both of them look good, but
Yeah, I mean, none of them look bad, but it's just I don't think anyone really has the space for the open wings one, like, or only a few people do.
Yeah.
are you guys ready for Sideshow Spooktacular? Are we getting new statues? I don't know. If we're not getting new statues, then what are we doing? That's my feeling. So, I mean, I'll be watching. I'll try to participate as much as possible so I can get some rewards points. But normally, I mean, my thing about with the sideshow shows and things like that, I think what they're doing with that is great. But just sometimes, if I'm being honest, it's kind of hard to kind of participate and be a part because you know, during the day, like the average person and the person the average person who can afford all these expensive statues and things like that, they got to work during the day. So, I mean, y'all trying to do shows and all this other stuff all day long while people are working. Like, I mean, I guess people who have the leniency in their job to be able to, you know, watch YouTube and work at the same time or whatever. But I don't have that leniency every day to from from start to finish to just have YouTube open watching the sideshow as I work. I'm in meetings and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I gotta get on this call. I don't have time for it. So I mean I do what I can, but I think the average person doesn't have time, doesn't just during working hours.
True, I agree with that.
Let's see.
So
Let's
what's
see.
next?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Cash is laughing at me.
Yeah.
Cash is laughing at me. Let's see. Working too hard at that.
Yeah, I think it's because you're getting tired. Huh? You're getting tired. Yeah.
Yo, fam. All right, I didn't know. It says Astro is Doctor Strange in real life. He ain't got time for the 7 days. I don't have time for that. Let's see. Aaron says I got a solution. Oh Lord. Let's see. Buck says I'm gonna get as many points from Spooktacular as I can. Need to make sure I get my next sideshow statue without paying any real money. Ooh, boy, that's good. Cause I had like $200 in sideshow rewards points that I used to buy my last statue. So always good to have those points. Let's see. Statue Habit says, when does Spooktacular start? I'm assuming it starts this coming week. So since this is the last week of October and Halloween is right after that, so I'm assuming it's this last week of October. So starting on Monday is when Spooktacular will start. I can bet you my last dollar on that because it hasn't happened yet. And Spooktacular is always in October, so. All right. Sabi, you got anything else? I'm trying to see on my list. I think I
I
have
don't know,
one.
like what
So the statue that got away, do you guys have a statue that you wish, like, let's say you had the opportunity to get, but you ended up not getting it, and then now you wish you would have gotten it, and now you just see other people with it, and now you just like, damn, I wish I had that piece because I had the opportunity to get it.
yeah, that only happened to me once, and that was the sideshow of the Thanos on Throne. Like I had the opportunity to get that, and I really regret not buying that today.
Yeah, I think it's the Prime One Hush Superman for
But
me. Uh, it was pretty much gone when I ran into it, but I could have still gotten it at a reasonable price. But I was like, I need a Batman that's 1/3 scale to go with them and everything. But now it's just too crazy to even try to get that statue now. But that's one I really wish I would just hopped on when I had the chance and just got it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, my statue is Sideshow Hawk Girl. I wish I had that statue, man. I've been obsessing over it for the past like 2 weeks. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm looking on eBay. I'm seeing people, they have it on sale. And I'm like, man, should I just pay over? Should I pay the extra money for it? Like, I don't know if I should because it's going for like double the price right now on eBay. But I don't know if I should pay double the price for it. I don't know. And I don't know. I think what really would push me over the edge is if Sasha is doing a Hawkman, which they refuse to do. But if they were to do a Hawkman, that would be crazy.
yeah, like the Iron Studios Hawkman, like Cash says, either Iron Studios Hawkman or the Prime One Superman Hush. Like the Iron Studios Hawkman was that was one of those statues I also like. I wanted the one with both options, with the open and closed wings.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I had the option to get the one with the closed wings, or only the closed wings, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I kind of let that go eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Rome
here's
is
a
saying
question for
that.
both.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Finish off Rome and then.
Let's see. Buck says you looking for the EX Astro, either or. If you have the regular or the, whatever, I'll take whatever. So Buck, message me if you got some people, if you know some or whatever, just message me on Instagram or Facebook or something. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Daniel Bell should do a Hawkman for Sideshow. That would be freaking awesome, and I would be freaking excited about that. And I would be first in flight day one PO for me if Daniel Bell did a Hawkman. But I don't know why. To me, it don't make sense why they haven't done one. Because I mean, they did Hawk Girl, and obviously she sold out. She sold well. Why won't they do a Hawkman? I feel like that was the logical next step to me personally. Just like how I feel like they should have done. They should have done like a cyborg or maybe even like who am I thinking about from DC? I can't remember, but there's some other DC Justice League folk that they should have done too. But like, why haven't they done a Brainiac? They haven't done a Brainiac. Like, it's a lot of people they should have done by now. But
okay,
I think he might be frozen, Saba. Let's see.
I don't know. Like one. Sorry.
Nothing. Go ahead. Laughing at Steven.
Sorry?
I was laughing at Steven. Go ahead.
Is that okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. No, I don't know. If you had the option to for any statue to be made, yeah. I don't know. What would be the statue you would want to have, like anywhere, like you wish to have or wish to have a statue of?
Probably Black Panther. I know that there's an XM quarter scale out there, but I feel like they didn't. It just, I don't know. I expect a little bit more. So, a quarter scale Black Panther would be crazy for me. And I mean, it doesn't. If it was MCU, that would be crazy. I would like that. But if it wasn't MCU, if it was comic book based, that would be fine as well.
And for you, Greego? Hello? Can
I
you
think
hear?
Greego may have stepped away or something.
No, I was trying to fix this sound here. Yeah, sorry, I missed it.
He said, what's the statue you have made if you can have any statue made?
Oh, if I could have any statue made, man. Oh, that's a tough one.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I may have to think about that for a second.
Any character, any size, any whatever.
So I'll ask her.
Man, you know what? I think if I could have one made, actually, it would be that it'd be a nice Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan. Nice 1/3 scale Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan.
That'd be huge.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
That
would be mine. What about you?
Wow, that would really be huge.
So Saba said, "You said what did you say, Saba?"
Can you hear me now?
Is my sound going out again? I wonder if
Mine was going out. Mine was going out too. Say it again, Saba.
No, I don't know. It was just like the dream statue of yours, like that you would wish to be made, and I don't know. For me, it would be either I think a real nice dynamic Silver Surfer or a Ghost Rider, like but with a real nice base, and maybe a Silver Surfer with I don't know with a base that kind of also shows the Galactus, but with this really traditional dynamic Silver Surfer pose. That's what I would want.
That's a solid pick. I would
Do you have that? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I said Black Panther. That's what I said. Quarter scale Black Panther.
Oh, okay. So do you have that XM Studios Ghost Rider?
No, I don't have that. I don't know. I got to know. I missed that Ghost Rider by a little bit. I just got to know XM Studios a little bit too late. A little bit.
Yeah.
I missed it really just by a little bit.
What a statue, man.
Yeah, that was an awesome statue. That's so maybe because I missed the first one, that's one reason I'm excited to see the new one.
Mm-hmm. You can kind of redeem yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
What if Batman wasn't a thing? Like, what if Batman's statues wasn't a thing? Like, because I know a lot of people are Batman. They really, 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 really love Batman, and this is for everybody. But if Batman and his rogues wasn't a thing anymore, what line do you see yourself gravitating to outside of Batman?
Oof.
So, like, let's say if those
I think it's definitely be Spider-Man for me. Yeah.
Spider-Man. Yes, that's a very solid one.
Yeah. What's that?
You mean?
It's very solid. It's a very solid answer.
Oh yeah. The Batman and Spider-Man, as far as superheroes, those are my two there. You know, and probably outside of superheroes is going to be Conan.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so if I wasn't doing Batman, as heavy as I will, I'm lightweight. I'm doing Spider-Man, but I'm trying not to get out of control. But I would definitely go down that route.
I guess for me it would be X-Men.
Okay. Another solid one, I would say, because I'm not really I like Batman, but I'm not really that invested in Batman.
I'm like Batman for me is the number one. Like kind of it's to do with my childhood, because I grew up watching Batman and like I grew up with Batman, so that's why I'm more a Batman person.
Right. I mean, who doesn't like Batman? I mean,
nobody. Yeah. I mean, I remember waking up every Saturday morning watching those Batman animated series every Saturday morning. I mean, during the week you would never get up to go to school, but that Saturday morning you'll be awake at like 6 o'clock in the morning and ready to watch those cartoons.
That series was just way ahead of its time. Just way ahead of its time.
It really was. It really, really was. Yeah, that Batman is one of those. I mean, he's down. He's rated in history to be one of the greatest superheroes of all time. And I think part of the reason why he's so great is because of his roles. Like they really made like all of his villains interesting, and then they made the stories with his villains very interesting themselves, like the story themselves. And so I feel like if they were to do that with other characters, like if they were to do that with a Wonder Woman or a Superman or a Flash, like to make the villains just really, really interesting and make the stories really, really interesting and really good, they could be. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're gonna be on the same level as Batman, but they would be, more highly revered, if that makes sense.
For me personally, I think Batman is more interesting than Superman.
Yeah, I think Batman, his villains got a more interesting background. I think Bane probably had the most interesting background than all villains. And then I think what a lot of people gravitate towards Batman is that, he doesn't have the superpowers. He's just doing, he shows you, what you can do if you really, really was disciplined and, educate yourself and really, fine tune your body and your skills to, be enough to take down someone who has superpowers. So I think a lot of people can, identify with that,
Right.
Yeah. So I think like Marvel's version of Batman was like Iron Man or Tony Stark.
Marvel's version was Iron Man.
I mean, if you see the characters like Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark, they're both super rich and they're really intelligent and they're pretty. I mean, it's a similar background, similar like stories, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's very true. Very, very similar backgrounds. It's just one is more. It's a little bit more technology focused or technology based with Iron Man, with the suit and the lasers and the, it's a little bit different spectrum, but yeah, I can see the parallels there. Whoa, Buck! Whoa! Astro, I found Hot Girl for $8.45 shipped.
Wow!
What? Collector's edition. Hold on. I think we may have something going on right here. Hold on, let me just make sure I know which head sculpt that is. I think that's the regular one, right? Because he said the collector's edition. Oh, I don't care about the exclusive. The exclusive is her with the. Hold on, Buck. Message me right now, Buck. Message me right now.
You act now.
Right. So this is. I think this is the collector's edition right here.
Wow. Pretty dynamic, man.
Very dynamic. Very, very dynamic. Yeah. This is nice right here.
This quarter scale?
Yeah, quarter scale. Yep.
Oh yeah, premium format. I see that.
They didn't make many of these at all. So they only made what 1,800? 1,800 of these pieces.
No, it's I think 1,200.
Yeah, 1,200 plus 600.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with between the two of them,
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Oh man. Oh, that's what's up. All right, good. So I'll be working that out with Buck after the show.
you want to stop the show. So you want to stop?
Yeah, we understand, bro.
Let's see. Rome says no escape at all. Order on stream. Such the details on Facebook. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, good deal. So wrapping this on up, guys. I'm just joking.
I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you.
I know that feeling that when Rome told me about that Conan, man, I tell you. I rushed to eBay as fast as I could, man, and broke my finger trying to hit that cement pavement.
Gotta get to it. Let's see. As far as topics go, those are all the topics I have. I think we went through all my topics. Yeah, we went through all the topics. Is there anything else that we did we miss something this week, guys? Did we
No, I don't think so.
any so next
Nothing
week we'll
new.
be able to talk. Go ahead, Simon.
No, I would just say that I don't think there's anything else new we missed out.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think next week we'll have a lot to talk about because, well, I won't say a lot, but we'll have a little bit more to talk about because next week we'll have Spooktacular been happen, and then also too
Okay.
we can also recap the Prime 1 event next week. So
Oh yeah.
next week should be pretty good. So, and maybe we'll do something special for Halloween. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to find something to give away. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah. I think next week should be a good show. So if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Please like the video, and subscribe to Saba's channel. Go to Greego's channel and subscribe to his channel as well. And thank y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Thank you for having us. Oh,
Right, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate the invite, man. A lot of fun. Great discussion.
Nice to have you around.
Absolutely, Greego. You welcome on the show anytime, man. If you want to come on, just shoot me a text, and I can shoot you the link so you can come on the show, man.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely we'll be doing this again.
Absolutely. But until next time, man, everybody be safe. Everybody be good. And I will see y'all in the next show. Peace.
Bye.
Oh, wait. I should probably do this.